to sell that listing. You have got to do everything that you possibly can to get that listing noticed. Yesterday, I read an article on the Wall Street Journal's website that talked about the importance of quality photos in your listings. The National Association of Realtors, your association, was quoted in that article saying that 9 out of 10 buyers start their search for a home on the internet. And they were saying how important it was for your photos of your listings to stand out. Now, I know not everybody can go out and afford to pay a professional photographer to take pictures of your listings. So there were some tips in that article that they shared that would allow you to take good quality photos with your own personal digital camera. So check out that article. It's on the Wall Street Journal's website. It's www.wsj.com, wallstreetjournal.com, and it's right on the front page, and check it out. So hopefully that is some helpful information that'll start making your listings jump off the page at these buyers. 9 out of 10 of them are looking at the internet first before they do anything. So make sure that those listings look great when you put them up on the web. Also, huge news came out of FHA yesterday. The FHA commissioner was speaking at the National Association of Mortgage Brokers conference when he said that FHA will not be adopting the HVCC legislation. They will not be using that legislation in their processing and in their implementation of FHA loans. So that is fantastic news. He said that that FHA has been able to see the negative effects that HVCC has been having on the real estate market and on Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac loans. Now, having someone that high up on the ladder making statements about how poor that HVCC legislation is and the negative effects that it's having, incredible. So continue to click on that HVCC link in the links and docs section. Fill out that petition if you haven't already done so, and forward it on to your friends and colleagues. Make sure that you're doing that. If nothing else, that's what you do, because this piece of legislation is driving market values down. They are these appraisers are being forced to provide appraisals that the banks want, which are going to put them in better equity positions if they can appraise these properties for a lower price. Now, they're not forcing their hand or they're telling them they have to do it, but because of the way the legislation works and how much the AMCs are paying the appraisers and where they're forcing them to go out and do appraisals for the sake of speed, they're taking them out of their local markets. They're paying them $175 to do an appraisal that they used to get $450 for. So it is forcing the appraiser to do work that they're not qualified to do, and they're turning in poor reports, and the banks love it because the values are coming in low. So again, finish up filling out that petition. If you haven't already done it, do it. Also, check out the amendatory clause link in there. Get that form downloaded and make it a part of your earnest money agreements. You're going to need that on every FHA loan that you do, and it's going to speed up your closing if you get that thing signed ahead of time. Also, again, I wanted to clarify a little bit of yesterday what I talked about, the power of attorney. Who is actually requesting that power of attorney? It's the buyer's lender. Wants to see that the person who signed on behalf of that bank-owned transaction has the authority to sign on behalf of the bank. So, again, when you're talking to that listing agent or you're talking to that bank, if you are the listing agent, ask for the power of attorney documentation. Most of the time, the title company already has it because the lender has provided that information to the title company so that the person who's handling that transaction has the power to operate on behalf of the bank. So it may be sitting down at the title company with an easy question. You may be able to get your hands on it. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure you keep, I kept the poll question up from last week. I want to see who is being affected by these new truth in lending disclosure laws. And also continue to check out those referrals. Click on their websites, call them. They're great people, and you will love to work with them. So thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking. I will get to your questions and your emails and your phone calls as quickly as I possibly can. And make sure you continue to send the emails asking for that 203K marketing plan that I put together. I've had a tremendous response from that, people asking for that. So if you haven't gotten it already, ask me for it. I'll send it to you. Again, thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Good time.